Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Today is December 16th, day 16 of Vlogmas. I cannot believe I've gotten this far. Last year, I did it, but I think I pieced days together. So the only days I've had to piece together was our trip to California. So I am doing good this year. We had a great day yesterday with our kids and grandkids, and we got home late last night, so I'm uploading the video this morning, and you will see I did video. The one video I put in there, you can't see. It was such a big crowd of kids that you can't really see kids in the video. You wouldn't be able to spot anybody or anything like that. And they were videoing anyways and putting it on Facebook. So I don't think there's an issue with that. So you'll get to see that. And actually our daughter-in-law is the music teacher at the kids' school, and our son, they both have music majors. So our son's actually playing the piano with his band in the show. So you'll hear him. But they wrote it. The two of them wrote this program. So it was just beautiful. Brought tears to my eyes yesterday, just watching all these kids do the beautiful Christmas music. And it wasn't the typical Silent Night and all that. They picked some different songs, and they were just, it was lovely. So this morning I am heading out to feed goats. They got into some trouble last night when we were gone. All is well this morning, though. They broke through some fencing. They did not get out, but they did get into the chicken coop, and they made a mess. So I am going to go clean that up this morning. Naughty goats. If anybody tells you goats are fun, they are, but they're also naughty. So I'm going to go do that and get them fed. I am doing sprouts this morning, so I wanted to get some of those started. And I'm cleaning my house because my house needs to be cleaned really bad today. I have been so busy this week and my husband's having his fun with my nativity sets. And so I have been cleaning the house. Like I said before, it's never a dull moment. The man makes me laugh every day, but sometimes he got in trouble this morning because he moved all of them into different places. So I've got to clean up the house, and I'm uploading the video from yesterday because we did get home so late. So I'm uploading that now. We're having it is in the 40s, I believe. Let me look here. It's 41 degrees out this morning. And it is just, I can't believe it's a week away from Christmas. You know, I do remember, so I saw that, because typically you think Michigan, you think cold, you think snow. And typically we are, but it has changed over the years. We've lived here all of our lives. I grew up in Michigan, so I remember the days when I was a kid, and it seemed like we would get snow like November 1st, and it would be constant snow all the way through March. Like there was always like 1 week in January where we'd get a little hint of spring, it seemed like, and it was always consistent. But we had snow. Thanksgiving was my grandparents' farm and snowmobiling every Thanksgiving I can remember. And we always had snow for the most part. And so I saw that this is out of the last 10, or no, how did they say that? The top 10 warmest Christmas seasons in Michigan. This is like middle of the pack. So it's, we've had warmer. And I do remember when I was a kid, there was one year, my dad was a big, huge golfer. He golfed all the time. He golfed in leagues, and he had his buddies that he golfed with. There is one Christmas, probably I was 9, 10 years old, and I do remember his two friends calling him up on Christmas morning. They were going golfing, and it was, if I remember right, it was like 60. It was beautiful out. So I do remember that, and that would have been back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. So I do remember those days back in the day when there wasn't snow. It all comes back around into a circle. So, and as you can see, I noticed it right away. I have a section of lights out in my tree right there, and it's going to drive me nuts for the rest of the season. But you know what? I'm not going to. I may go buy another pack of lights and just throw them in there because it's so blank and it's going to bug me, but I'm not going to attempt to pull them out right now. So I turned it on this morning and I'm like, something is not right. Sure enough, because I made sure to load the tree with lights this year and there is part of a strand out. So I may be running to the store and seeing, actually, I think I have a couple short strands out and the boxes in the garage that I could probably replace it with. Not replace it, string over it. Nobody's going to be looking at it too closely except for me, who my OCD gets the best of me sometimes. So, yeah, so that is what we're doing today. I'm heading out. Scott is out hanging out Christmas bulbs. We're still doing, with our trip to California, it seems like we're a bit behind on everything. So we're still doing some of the outdoor stuff, and our outdoor stuff here is kind of lame. This is actually the first house in about 20 years that we have lived on a main stretch. Actually, it's longer than that. We lived in the lake house, which we put lights on the lakeside, but no one ever drove by our house because it was down in a private road. And then our other house that the kids grew up in, we were out in the country. So we didn't really do outdoor lights because you couldn't really see them. So we never put too much of a huge effort, more for just the kids who enjoyed putting up lights with Dad. So here we're on a main stretch of road and we're still trying to get our act together. I think I mentioned it the other day that we've got some wonky icicle lights that don't match and they're driving me crazy. So we're doing that today, and I have high school girls from my youth group coming here tomorrow after church to do cookie decorating and nail polishing and Christmas card making. So we're going to have that tomorrow. So I'm going to get the dough ready today, and I might even do the cut cookies today. I have a couple of different cookies we're going to do. So I will be doing that today. And then I think we're going to the movies. I want to go see Wonka. I'm not sure how I'll feel about it. I love Willy Wonka. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. Growing up, it was one of my favorites, and it still is today. I could watch it today. So I think we're going to go do that this afternoon. I am an old Wonka fan, not the Johnny Depp one. I'm not quite sure what he did with that, but and that's why I'm nervous about this one. But I've seen several of the previews, and it looks cute. So we shall see. And my other favorite, I saw a hint of Mr. Bean in there, and I love Mr. Bean. So that is what we're up to today. It's a busy day. I have a package to ship out to Canada with some fiber, so I'm going to get that around and get that out this morning. And yeah, so it is a busy day. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, and thanks so much for being here with us this year, and have a happy Saturday. Bye. Do you want to explain what's going on this morning here, Scott?
I'm getting ready to go outside and put up some Christmas bulbs.
That's not exactly what I'm talking about. What did you do?
I gotta go out to the woods and get my deer blind put away.
What did you do to my manger scenes?
I didn't do anything to them.
Really? Where's this one?
Looks like that F5 got it last night.
So where's the manger?
Might be. It looks like it's over there. Man, that thing really got hurled. F5 tornado, folks.
You and I are gonna go around yet.
F5 tornado.
Leave.
Look at this poor one.
Leave the manger scenes.
Oh man, we got fatalities. We have fatalities over here. Man.
Could you leave them alone today?
It's not me. It's tornadoes. hurricanes and earthquakes.